Back in the early 1970s, the only place to play video games was basically in the arcade. Owning your own home console wasn't really around until later in the years. Pong was the first commercially successful arcade video game that got popular. And then in the early 1970s, a wandering curious kid walks into the arcade. He sees and plays Pong for the first time and says, "Damn, just fun." He asked his buddos to 1v1 me bro in Pong, and after that, he started to get more people to compete against. Unknowingly, these kids would create a domino effect that brings even more attraction to the gaming virtual world. As the years went by, the games got better and better and better and better. People wanted to whip their friends' asses in gunfight, get high scores in Breakout. How long can you last in Space Invaders? This shit fun! But why? I'm not gonna give you a scientific explanation on why it's fun to the brain with dopamine or whatever it is. That stuff is too confusing to my monkey brain, okay? I'm just gonna share my opinion on why video games are fun. Video games have been around for a long time. You can't argue with that one. Games created every single year by multiple studios and game developing companies. Video games started with a competitive nature, kind of meant for kids on crack with severe ADHD issues. But gradually, these competitive games branched off into other genres that you don't have to get a high score or face an opponent. Of course, there are still these competitive type games and arguably the most popular to this day. But now for certain types of people, there are games that are about story, adventure, relaxation, strategy, cooperation, role-playing, and these games are fun to millions around the world. There is such a big variety to choose from, but my personal favorite right now is Hunt Showdown. This game is an emotional roller coaster. The goal is to get a bounty on some big lusty demon and escape. Simple, right? Oh, and also there's people that want the bounty as well, and they also want to kill you. Also, if your character dies in the game, he's dead for good. You will not get him back. I'm sorry, champ. Always on my toes, ready at any moment to kill or be killed. I will not exaggerate, but there is definitely a thrill in playing Hunt Showdown. The higher level my guy is, the more likely I can survive encounters and situations. But if my guy is a high level, I have to wear a diaper because I am shitting my pants every 5 seconds when I'm just walking down the road. Like I said, an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes I survive, and sometimes my high-level guy dies, and I cry like a baby. But why do I like this game, and why do I have fun? It's a game with consequences, but no consequences, because it's a video game. Hunt Showdown personally excites me. I suck at the game, but the more I play, the more I adapt and get better. Like I learned that this gun with these bullets are good with this skill. This item sucks weenie pee-pee. You suck balls at this game, so I'm kicking you out of my party. It's fun getting better at a game. I want to get better at it. I could watch some YouTube tutorials, tips and tricks on how to get good, kid, but I'd rather just play on my own and learn from my experiences. This is fun to me, like trying to get a high score. How many nights can you survive? How can I climb through the ranks? What else can I unlock? How can I gaslight somebody into doing something? It's fun learning these things and use these tools to your advantage. The game is the platform and you are the player. If the platform doesn't have a good foundation to the player, you are just going to fall right through and then your enjoyment is ruined.
Okay, these games are kind of intense.
Let's just settle down and relax for a bit. The Animal Crossing New Horizon is a favorite worldwide, and all you have to do is collect, decorate, and build. Simple, right? Well, it is supposed to. It's supposed to be simple. It's a beautiful game and there's always something to do and explore every single day you hop on. The music's nice, the graphics are nice, everything is nice. Very chill, very cool. Personal favorite chill game for me is Minecraft. This has to be a gem for years and years. I like sandbox type games, and this one just absolutely takes the cake for me. Every new world is a new experience. You can build whatever you want, create something new just from what the world has given you. You can shape your world into a cool house, underground castle, build a giant tree house. You can make an aquarium and kidnap sea creatures to put them into. Hashtag fish trafficking. Figure out how redstone actually works. I don't really know. Build the Eye of Sauron. And my absolute favorite thing to do is build a giant dirt-shaped cup. My favorite Adventure Time game has to be Breath of the Wild. Honestly, going into this, I didn't even know if I was going to even enjoy this game. There's a fucking glider? Oh, what the hell? You can surf on your shield on the side of the mountain with the freaking No way. There's a rock walking on other rocks? You can dress up as a female? All-time favorite, can't beat this. I had an unexpected amount of fun playing this masterpiece. There was always something new I did not expect, an opportunity to explore and learn about the world has to offer. Story was good, gameplay was good, what else more could you want? There is no doubt that video games are fun. Millions of people around the world play video games for entertainment purposes. Technology is evolving, and with that, video games are also improving quality-wise too. Developers get to share their crafts for the world to see and play on their awesome creations. Of course, there is companies that just do it for the money that I completely look down upon. God damn, but that's another story entirely. Personally, my favorite part of playing video games is playing with friends. It is an awesome bonding experience, working together as a team, building houses in Minecraft, playing against each other, talking about how 3 inches isn't that small. Enjoying the same game and playing together is fun. Video games are good just to hang out. I made some friends from the video games I played in the past. The friends I played with for all these years are my closest friends I have ever made in my whole entire life, and just from playing on the computer with each other. This might sound a little cringy, but I'm glad I played video games.
If it's not fun,
why bother? I just gave a few reasons on why I personally like to play video games. But of course, not everyone likes games the same way I like playing video games. Every individual person is different, so the fun is subjective. Some might like the more chill games, party games with friends, single player adventure, or even something else. There's no black and white answer on why video games are fun or entertaining in general. It's a test that you pass, or a quest that you fail. Always bettering yourself at games is fun. If there is no challenge, what do you have left to improve yourself in the game? Figuring out how to master skills and the knowledge on how to get around obstacles or enemies. Most games have their own puzzles for the player to solve. It's a journey. A passport to new worlds. There is a vast variety of virtual video games. Some good, some bad. Without the bad games and the ugly ones, there would be no good games. Video games can be a good escape from reality from time to time. Stress relief, relaxation, a social hangout with friends. The game gives you the opportunity to do whatever you want that the game provides you with. There are countless awesome games out there. Now go and play them and just have some enjoyment, you goddamn baboon. Well, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to spread some love to one of my favorite hobbies that I grew up with. Anyways, if you liked the video, consider subscribing. And if you have an opinion, comment down below and I'll probably reply. Unless you're being controversial, then you can shove it. Also, if you don't like the video, hit the dislike button. Oh wait, it doesn't even matter anymore because YouTube got rid of the dislike button. Like, what